Like politics and parties up here, you know?
No, we didn't get to half of our topics, but it's okay. It's okay. It's been entertaining.
Come on up here. This is my vitamin water. Here we go. Introduce yourself to the world. Let everybody know who you are real quick.
What's good, world? It's B.I.G. fella, aka Walking Some Car. Y'all can follow me at Walking Some Car on Twitter.
Where did this walking sim card?
That was gonna be my question.
Walking Some Car from is me stating my craft. It's like a statement. You know, I don't write my lyrics, you know, so I just go on the booth, you know, listen to the beat numbers of times. And, you know, I do punch-ins. I ain't in the joint like Jay or Wayne or nothing, but, you know, that's how I create my craft. That's how I compose my song.
Okay.
I memorize my lyrics.
Now, if you could describe your music for the listeners and for the people that are here, how would you describe yourself as an artist?
Versatile, more than anything, because I can give you conscious rap, you know, trap sound, you know, I'm not no street dude, but I can make that type of music, you know.
Are there any artists out there that you can name that, like the style or that best describes you? Or who are your influences?
Influences, I'm a Biggie fan. I love Biggie the most. UGK, 8-Ball, MJG. You know, I'm more to the South than anything. I love both music, but I'm more of a South music.
I'm trying to think of some out-of-the-box questions. I don't want to just ask those regular, basic artist questions that everybody asks.
Well, I have a question. What did you think of our previous guest?
It was good. It was tough.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Only here did we interview
Only on Wide Open Radio.
She's not the first porn star we've had.
I know. I was listening that day.
Yeah. She gets it in. Literally.
Literally. That's what she said.
This is like a switch up. There isn't actually my normal co-host. Okay.
No, I'm on another show, BSLR Live with Ty, later on. So if you want to stick around,
so we're
6 to 8.
We're doing a little white swap.
Pretty much, yeah, because Trump's guest, Trump's co-host is supposed to be here.
She's supposed to be here.
But she's not.
We had to get the mannequin head to fill in for her.
Yeah.
That's why I had the mannequin.
Yeah, that's why she's not the mannequin head. She has a name. Her name is Jocelyn. She'll be out in a second. Okay.
What the? When we end the show.
Right.
Wonderful. Anyway, let's back to this stuff. We got a couple of your tracks here. Can you tell us, you know what tracks we have there, Trump? I want you to tell me about the, give me a little info. No intel. Which ones I have? Fucking with my folks. Tell me about fucking with my folks. I'm going for the most crazy joint.
Right. That's the most out the box one that we heard as far as the titles.
Fucking with my folks, man, is me just stating that I'm a chill person. Is my kind of like describes my personality, hanging with my people. You know, when I mean people, I mean family, friends, whoever I hang around at the most time. You know, just enjoying yourself, man, living life. And also, it's like, I tell a mini story in it. Is like stating situations throughout the city what people go through and like trying to overcome that move, heading forward.
Okay. So how long have you been in the entertainment industry, or how long have you been pursuing this?
I've been rapping since 2004, late 2003, but I ain't started taking it serious till like 05, 06, and really like studying my craft till like 09, 10. So I'm just like, I'm still a student in the game. I'm still learning as I go.
And where did B.I.G. fella come from? Is that because you were a Biggie fan or influenced by him, or?
Part of that, and it's an acronym. It stands for Brave Intentions, Gonna Forever Live Life Always.
Wait, I heard the first one, big intentions, like brave intentions. I heard that part.
Some always. I heard it.
Brave intentions, going forever, live life always.
Okay, I
forever
like that.
is split. Forever.
I like that.
Brave intentions, going. What was the rest?
Forever.
Going forever,
live life always.
Live life always. That's better than YOLO.
This is way better than YOLO. People use YOLO as an excuse to mess up everything.
When you see other mainstream rappers and you see the kind of direction that hip hop is going, and it's becoming a little bit more pop and a little more dancey, do you kind of like, oh, this makes me sick, or do you feel like, where can I find my space in this element here? Like, how do you feel about it when you see those songs?
I don't rock it, man. Like, for example, Nicki Minaj, everybody got kind of down there that's real hip hop fans and saying that's not feel it. It's pop. You know what I mean? It is pop, but you can't say it's not hip hop. I like it. It fits you. Because you got to think, Flow Rider was a gangster rapper. He switched to pop. Pitbull was a gangster rapper. Counter. And the sort of song. They switched to that lane. If it fits you, why not go for it?
And pop is short for popular, which means a lot of people are listening to it. Find yourself and coming to your show. So if somebody will call me pop, I'm good with that.
I have a question. Do you feel, because I know a lot of people feel like if somebody is like, you know, a hardcore gangster rapper, they started over the years going into some more mainstream stuff. Like if you look at Snoop through the years, you know, he came out of that whole gangster rapper and started to go for more general public type stuff. A lot of people say that it's selling out. Do you feel that as an artist that it's selling out or that it's just adapting to the changes in the
Not at all, not at all. I feel like it's pretty much branching off into the broader base fan base. I mean, you can't just stay in one lane. Like E40 went platinum just on the West Coast. You know, and then when people actually realized the music he was making, like he's the first dude rapper I ever heard that had his own dictionary. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of broadened out, getting a bigger fan base. I mean, why not? You would want your music to get heard if you're good.
Not only that, Snoop is just getting older. I don't know.
That too.
Yeah,
I
don't know if you really
when you got
accept
kids and you're 50
that gangster shit
and
from
you're
him,
still
and he's
talking
like,
about I'm riding down the street.
He's 45 years old talking about gang. You know what I mean? That don't
Gin
really.
and juice and women in
It
the club.
doesn't make as much sense. So for him to be in the song with Katy Perry, to me makes more. To be the dog father makes more sense.
Right.
It does.
Yeah. I'm sure you're like, well, I'd like to get to that point where I could be the dog, the big fellow father, big daddy. I don't even know what to do. B.I.G. Pops.
And at the same time, I think, as far as Snoop is concerned, just because we use him as an example, that he wants to make music that his kids can listen to.
Yeah. True.
But at the same time, there's other people that are like, look, I'm gonna make my music, okay, and the kids know, don't say that word.
They probably think he's cooler because he did a song with Katy Perry than that stuff.
Probably.
That probably made him cooler at home.
At home, yeah.
Same thing with T. I did the same thing with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, he did. And he was even thinking about it on the show, like, should I do this duet with her?
Yeah.
I was kind of like, why not? That's exposing yourself to a whole different audience.
Another audience.
Half of those people probably didn't know who, you know,
Who he was for real.
They may have, you know, kind of vaguely knew who he was, but they didn't really know who he was.
For sure.
Like, oh, he sings that. Oh, okay. He's T.I. Yeah. Put a name with the face. And it might have maybe opened up those parents that were out there with their kids, like
don't listen to that music.
He's not so bad if he could do a song with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you know, he get down from getting locked up so many times, so they just
right. It's like, okay, let me not talk about guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Now
She's all bright and colorful and everything. See, it's raining outside and she came in with the
just
sun.
Get her up here just because she looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to.
So what do you mostly talk about in your music? What's the topic in it a lot?
I'm a storyteller, man. Like, and I can flow. Like a lot of people want to hear me flow. I use my flow on mixtapes, rap fast. I can rap fast, rap slow. But I basically talk about stuff that happens in the city. Like I'm not one of them artists that tries to live through my music. Like I'm not gonna say I'm out here in the club, popping bottles, chain jewelry, female. That's not me. I do give you the storytelling, which if I'm in the club and I see that, I might flip it around and say I might be on the dance floor, staring at somebody VIP.
Right.
See what they doing. Let me try and get this girl. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ain't nothing really over there. Come party with me. We chilling. We ain't gotta do all that to have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
So I think what we should do is take a listen to one of these songs. I want to hear "Fucking with My Folks."
I do too. Since we've been talking about it, it's been sitting there. I'm like, okay, I kind of want to hear
"Fucking with My
that.
Folks"? Trump, and we're gonna hear a little bit of Big Fella. This is or B.I.G. Fella, which is really brave intentions. Going forever,
live life always.
There it is. Boom, there it is. Fucking with My Folks is wide open radio.
So long, time to to get out this city. Anybody that feel left out or struggling, believe they coming with me. Lately I've been off that biggie, squeeze off the clip is empty.
And my mixtape out last year as well, hosted by DJ Gus out Buffalo, is Instrumental Graveyard, The Ghost of Christopher Wallace.
Who does like your production? Do you do your own production or you got a producer that you work with?
Yeah, two guys from Southeast called the Tech Bees.
Keeping it in the city, huh?
Yeah.
And let me ask you, is there like a little bit more hope in the city now that we've seen a couple of guys that have really made it big and mainstream, and there isn't that, I guess, stigma about DC rappers anymore? Or maybe it's starting to dissipate a little bit?
Yeah, man, just need more unity. I ain't gonna say it like I say it is, but it's just, when people start working together, make their words turn to actions, man, because a lot of people say they'll do this and that, but, you know, never follow through.
Okay. You got anything else?
No, you stole my question.
I stole your question about DC? Every time we bring up a DC area person, that question always comes up.
It does. Like, I think every time we ask that, because we're local and we talk to local artists.
And what we
actually, some people keep asking me if I'm from Baltimore, because a lot of my guests are from Baltimore.
Why do they ask you if you're from Baltimore?
Because a lot of my guests are from Baltimore. So they just assume that I'm
like
from
Tia
there.
Nicole.
Tia Nicole.
Yes.
Yes. and
a few other people. Okay.
But yeah.
What's wrong with B? I like the little Be More connection.
I do. Like, they have a lot of talent up there, and I just think this whole the whole area, DC, Maryland, and Virginia, like not just the DMV, Maryland and Virginia, but this as a whole, I think there's a lot of talent here that just hasn't been tapped into, and I'm hoping that with the exposure of Wale, that DC will get more credit.
Yeah.
Because
open the door for
a lot more people, and that they would come here, because a lot of the artists that broke out like in DC and from DC, like Jay Holiday and those other people from different genres, had to step out of the area in order to get noticed.
Yeah.
And I think that it should be more so that they come here looking for the talent.
For my show, a lot of cats sounded the exact same.
So with where I'm saying that, big fella, do you think that DC has like a unique sound?
Yeah, it's very different. Like a lot of people, like the young artists coming up, contributing to the trap sound. Pretty much the Lex Luger beats, Zaytoven beats, you know, a lot of 808s. But I mean, it's a lot of other artists too that can actually spit conscious lyrics and give you stories, but they get overlooked because that's what people want to hear. Like they want to hear that type of stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna say and call it ignorant or talk down on it, nothing like that. But that's what they want to hear. That's what's selling.
Yeah, because if that stuff was selling, Common would be, you know, at the top.
Yeah,
we see more Commons than most deaths. We don't even really hear about their music.
Reverb Nation at Walking Some Card, Twitter, Walking Some Card, Walking Without the G. You can just Google Walking Some Card. I'm on YouTube, MySpace, Facebook, hotnewhiphop.com, alldmvhiphop.com. I'm on a lot of blog sites, so you can find my music anywhere. That Piff. All right.
And
Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. I like that fucking with my folks doing.
Yeah, that was hot.
I really want to bump that.
I can actually see myself pumping that in my Impala down 495. I really can.
Appreciate it.
That'd be funny. It'd be funny to hear.